Greetings and salutations, humans. This is Froggy and Friends, and we are starting to play Tales of Frin.
Tales of Frin?
Yep.
Ah!
Yep. Alright, so I think I'm going to go to this map here quick. Alright, I did add audio, so we won't be able to see each other, but we'll be able to hear. Actually, let's go to the map of the world. I will make me out of there, and then also the...
It's under everything.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, great. Logo. There we go. Okay. Where'd you go? So in the grand scheme of things, Frin is located in this sea area. Okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah, that's just the kingdom. It's not the continent itself.
Okay.
If you zoom out, you can actually see the continent. And then we go to the map of Frin itself. This city has over 200,000 on the ground level. Underneath, there are more, and there are floating like islands above the smog. Let's see here. How can I... I gotta go like this. Okay, but we're gonna be starting in the western, right where in the western slums, where the bend is on the right inside, like right outside the wall. I wish I could ping it, but it's right by the S.
Where it switches from
Western
the slums to the...
Well, no, it's here. It'd be easier to say western slums right underneath the S of the last S in slums.
Okay, right there.
Nice.
Right in there. That's where you guys are kind of located. So you're by the river, everything. That is where, okay, going back to this so we can see each other's faces.
Maybe an improvement, we don't know.
Yeah. So, I go to... So... You are all located in the arena, which is in the western slums of Frin. You are near Gub Gub's pub and Slop Trough. But let's kind of, we're gonna back off, and what we visually see is we're like the camera shot starts and we're swooping in over the water, and there's just this expanse of mists, smoke or fog or something, that it's, as we get closer and closer, it gets darker and wider. We don't see anything. Wait, no, we see a building poking out of the top of it to our left, and above we're seeing something kind of float up and down, kind of like floating up and down again. And then if you look to your right just a little bit more, there's like the bottom of a top is slowly spinning, but above it you can see that there's buildings on it. And then we head into this mists, fog or steam, whatever it is, and there's docks, there's boats around us. and then we see this entrance to the river, and we follow that up. And as we're going, there's people fishing. There are a lot of sewer ports dumping water, and then after we take a bend, you see this large structure made out of stone, and it's very, the thing that we would actually know would be, it's very, it definitely looks like a coliseum, but not to that scale. And then as you go through the entrance, you see patrons watching and at betting tables. There is, as you're going in, there's boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, and other styles in rings that are not part of the big open area in the center, which is the open area in the middle is called the Howling Maw. And as you're looking down in that arena, there is three people fighting these clockwork monstrosities. You're hearing the clanging of warfare, in essence, and the shouts of the crowd egging them on. But we take a sharp turn, and we go down some steps, and we go through a few curtains of different beads, and the floor changes. It's kind of got brown splatters on it, and you see a sign above your head that says the pits, and this is where Jorvig is. You're in the center of the ring. And I need you to roll initiative, Jorvig. Six? Okay. What's your dex?
14.
All right. You definitely start. You're squared up against you haven't faced him before. He's a human. Oh, I was gonna name him your name, Neil. I just realized that's your actual first name. It was gonna be Herbert, and I was like, no, that's not him. His name's Henry, and he's missing a big His name's Henry, and he's missing a big chunk on his left ear. But he's definitely had his nose set quite a few times, and his right ear is definitely all cauliflowered up. But what are you gonna do? The match is started.
I'm gonna step in with him. I'm gonna throw, and then follow up with my offense action because of fisticuff. Quick little
jab. Okay,
jab
roll.
to the right.
Roll your attacks.
Oh crap!
Immediately
Nat 20?
Yep, yeah,
First
yeah.
roll? All right then.
Okay,
Cool.
all right.
All right then. Cool. Cool.
So that's the first one. And the second one is going to be
Okay, they both hit. Now, remember how we do damage. So if you rolled a natural 20, whatever your top, what's your damage die? What's your damage dice for?
my damage die is because of fisticuff.
6.
It's 6, D6?
And armored.
Okay, so you take 6. Now roll your D6 again. So roll your d6, and you add 6 to that, plus your other bonuses.
So when I rolled it, that's gonna be
Could you repeat that?
14. When I rolled the 6.
Okay, 14 total, and then what's your other damage? So you roll your d6.
My other damage for the other is 10.
Okay.
So if I remember, if I'm understanding correct, I get my d6, then I roll the d6, and I add that d6.
Yep. So my
So that would be
critical is
20 damage on that first one.
20 damage.
Yeah.
What's your
And then
what's your
the next one
proficiency?
would be
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Your proficiency should be only 2.
Plus what? Strength modifier,
Yeah, his strength.
right?
Yeah, I'm at an 18 on, and
So that's
because
4.
I'm a dwarf, it gives me another 2 to.
Oh, so he's at 20.
So 5 plus 7. Okay, yeah, he's smacking pretty hard.
So that does add up to 20.
Yes,
Okay,
it
cool.
does.
So you go in and you actually do that hook, and you rock him right here, and you hear a crack. And as you're going down, your body just naturally goes in for that lower, but he's already falling down, and you hit him and you break his ribs as he's unconscious, falling to the ground. So Henry is out. So as the crowd is screaming and as your arm's going up, we're swooping and how do I say your name?
Your thing.
No, Jeff's name.
I knew it.
Oh,
Yeah, I know it's Jorvig. Yeah.
I knew it. I was like, I'm gonna take a wild guess. He's thinking me.
Yeah, I'm like, how do I say that?
Raffenboo. You can do a hard H or a soft H. It doesn't matter.
Raffenboo.
Raffenboo? Okay.
Naboo.
Raffnaboo.
Raffnaboo. Okay.
Okay.
Raffnaboo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Raffnaboo.
It's not my fault. He grew up
Yep.
in a different place.
Yep.
It's part of his
Little
backstory. Shut up, guys.
uncultured.
Did he grow up on Naboo?
No. Gosh.
No. Does he know who the Amidala's are?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Raffnaboo is walking in the halls, and you're carrying your maul, keeping an eye on like just the different patrons as they're going, and you just have a sense that you're gonna walk down to the where other arenas and things like that would be is like the holding containers for like the beasts or whatever, but here you do have some beasts or some things being contained, especially the clockwork things, but you've got multiple workshops to fix the clockwork creatures. And as you're walking by one, you see a very familiar Warforged working at his table on fixing the arm of one of the clockwork soldiers. As seen is he may or may not notice you walking by.
Okay.
Yeah,
You don't?
I don't.
Well, as you're walking by, what doesn't he see?
As I'm walking by, what Sin does not see is a 6'6" gray orc with mottled gray skin.
Okay.
Like covered in scars of all types. Some that stick in, some that stick out. I can't remember what those are called.
Yeah.
The ones where it's like a marking on you.
Yeah.
Burn scars, kind of everything. Oh. of this kind of slightly eldered,
Oh,
veteran-looking orc.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna cut back to Jorvig as your arm is going down. You're being handed your stuff, and then you're handed your measly cut of 15 gold for the fight. And so, what does everyone see as you're counting your winnings?
So they see a great dwarf, roughly about 175 in age, white beard, down a little bit, braided in the middle, not really kempt, but in the same breath, not everywhere.
Okay.
Uh, Hair buzzed and just stocky, muscular, some scars here and there, and get counting his gold, and he just throws on a trench coat as he starts to leave.
Okay. And what did Rafnabu see sitting at the table working?
Probably slightly muttering to himself. You would see definitely old. From what you're getting, everything is almost like a cast iron pan that's been covered in oil and it's gained a certain type of patina, but it doesn't look like exactly full the steel that you're used to seeing, or the iron that you're used to seeing. It looks a little bit more pale, looks more almost stone marble. Then you see more just standard shining metal undergears that are whirring away, and over that is just straps of cloth and leather to hold different tools, and that's all wrapped around him and with a vest and an overcoat.
Cool. So as you're going down that hallway, Rafnabu, all of you, the whole building shakes, and you hear "Ooh!" And the hallway farther up just collapses in, and just smoke kind of billows down, and you're hearing screaming, and it's farther down where you're Rafnabu, you've got to make the decision. Do you go tell people to get moving, or do you run for like almost a minute to go see what's going on, or do you get help?
I run for a minute.
You just straight up bull rush it?
Rafnamu is the kind of orc who goes headlong into danger.
Okay, so you're just running. Scene and Jorvik, you hear this boom and you hear screaming, and then you're actually hearing musket fire along with some other strange noises coming from that area.
Okay. I'll start making my.
Okay. So I just see
Just
two
jumping through
orcus and a dwarf. Those aren't my creations. Those aren't. What is going on down here?
So
I start like just moseying with as many goggles popping out of the way as possible. Just
so you still have your
but just my close working stuff just popping out as I try to move through. Clang, 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 clang. Walking out and hopping over slowly.
okay.
It's not very pretty the way I'm moving around. I'm not very graceful as I
Okay.
move.
All right, so it's going to be timed out where Rafnabu first, then Scene is going to get to this area, then Jorvig will make it to there. Okay. So Rafnabu, you did see, you're having to squint your eye. You're having to squint and kind of bat like the smoke or whatever the soot is around. There's a humanoid shape that went that way and another one that went that way. There's a steps directly to your left that looked like a few of them came down, but the smoke's starting to move towards you, and some of it looks like some of it is like opening eyes and blinking, and it looks, yeah, the smoke's starting to come at you aggressively. Probably about, that'd be 4 shapes coming at you. I need you to roll initiative.
What?
I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Actually, everybody needs to, so I can actually have their numbers already.
Second 20 of them.
Okay, so 20 what?
2.
Okay.
5.
5, okay.
I'm yeah.
And Rafnabu, what are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm an orc.
No, like what's your initiative?
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so 20 what?
What?
Like what
Plus what?
plus what?
No, unnatural 20.
Oh, unnatural.
Oh, unnatural. Okay.
Yeah.
Not
So-
unnatural
so-
20.
So
Natural.
Unnatural
so
20.
let's call that a dirty 20. Okay.
Oh, you're right.
Just so it's easier for me to
No, I got you.
Okay, so you're pushing past people. So that's what you're going to be doing this round. So all of you know this arena like the back of your hand. But right off the bat, Rafnabu, there is that was this small size. Yeah, this small smoke creature comes at you with its claws and tries to attack you.
Well, that's not gonna work. It's made of smoke.
It gets 21 to hit.
What the? Yeah, it is.
Yep. For that's 6 damage from his claw.
Okay.
He doesn't even.
Yep, there's the first one. Now it's your turn. Remember, there are 3 more.
Excellent.
There are 3 more of these things around you, other than
Hey.
just this one.
Dang it. You're gonna have to actually make me think if I want to rage or not.
No, you're. I advise raging.
Yeah, I don't think that's a
Well,
question.
no, yeah, rage or run. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, even if you can rage and still run.
You're right. It's a bonus action. I will choose to rage.
Okay, you're raging. Okay, what does it look like when Rafnabu rages?
Okay, so those smoky. Oh well, generically. It's just like Rafnabu like stares at a ceiling or something, just anything.
Yeah.
he just screams out and throws his arms wide, basically asking someone to hit him.
Okay. All right. Well, you definitely got hit. All right.
Absolutely. So that's what I'm imagining happening.
Okay.
Please.
Just screaming in the face of that little smoke creature.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
smoke creature,
exactly.
you're being able to see it has a long, pointy nose and kind of its head, and it has kind of a pointed head going back and ears. You could roll to see if you know what it is, but Raf Naboo probably doesn't care right now.
I don't know. I don't care. Right now it's a gas man. Stupid gas man. Cut me with its claws.
Yep.
I'm gonna swing my maul at it.
Oh, you're gonna maul it.
Yeah, I'm gonna maul it to death. Bet. Maybe not. This is. Wait a second. Wait a second. Dang it. Okay, does 13 hit?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, well then it's going to take 9 damage.
All right. Cool.
After screaming in its face, I swing my maul through it and I just go.
Awesome. All right. And then what do you do? Or is that it?
Got bonus action. You got
I
movement,
know there is. I could always run to do something.
Mm-hmm.
but they would get opportunity.
I know. I'm just gonna stay there because I don't have an extra attack.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yay!
That was a hard miss. 20 would hit.
Mm.
So that's 1 because I reduced it because you're raging. You take 1
Okay.
1 point of damage.
Tickled.
Yep. Wow. This is definitely my DM dice.
Mm-hmm.
That's 22 to hit. That is cocked. So that is one more point of damage for you. And Scene, you're walking up on this and you're seeing these smoke creatures starting to assail Horafnabu. You can see if you know what they are. It could be a nature or arcana.
Arcana's higher. That's a natural 1.
Those shouldn't be moving.
Why is there smoke?
Mm-hmm.
Smoke coming from the ground.
Yep.
Why is this orc swinging at smoke? That's not how you put it out. That is not how you put out fire. Sometimes you can actually put out fire with more fire. So I will cast Firebolt
Okay.
on...
The one that first hit him, I guess.
Yeah, the one that's closest to him, to show him that you can put out fire with
Okay.
more of an explosion.
Okay.
And so that is 14.
14 definitely hits.
Okay. And then it's a D10, right? D10. Yes, that's a D10. And that is 6.
6.
6 damage.
Your firebolt flies through and definitely connects with it, but doesn't seem to do any damage.
Interesting. Very interesting. That's all I can do. Action. So then you just see him grab a little small book and start writing previous thoughts on fire and explosive Non-combustion proved false in testing. Must test further.
Okay. Jorvig, right about now, you come up on this, and you're usually you'd have to go around, like you'd have to go around through like different hallways to make it to this area, but there's a big enough crater in the ceiling that you can make it over the rubble, but you're looking up because you're far enough away that the smoke is kind of cleared up a little bit. There is a floating ship that has blue mist around it, and there's other ships around it encircling the arena.
He just, well.
But and I'll say you do see Raf Naboo being assailed, so you do see that. So
okay, I take note of kind of Roth's and he sees Roth being assailed. So, he's gonna. How far away is he from?
Man, I'm just gonna say like this. You'll be able to make it there to do something this round.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be able to gain speed, kind of sliding down some of the rubble.
Okay, he's gonna slide the ground,
Okay.
and he's gonna run, just kind of jump up and like throw a punch at the first thing near.
Okay.
And that is 19 to hit.
Did he say 19?
16?
19.
19 definitely hits.
9.
Okay.
Cut out right
Yeah.
at the perfect time every
Yeah.
single time.
Yeah, your audio's cutting out like right at the time where I'm like,
I rolled up.
I'm getting the same thing on my side too.
oh, okay. At least there's consistency. All right. Roll your damage.
That is 11.
11. All right, cool. The thing is still there, but barely. It's like,
Okay. I'll step back. I'm gonna still be trying to step next to Wrath Naboo
okay.
defensively and just ask him, "How are you?"
Okay.
Raf Naboo cast invisibility.
It seems he did.
What?
So, Jorvig is right next to you, Raf Naboo, and he asked you, "How are you doing?"
Dwarf. Good. Punchy, yes. Doing well. Thank you. Just some minor, pimples and poppets.
All right.
Okay. Alright, so I will attack the new thing that attacked. Whoa! Yeah, a tray full of things.
That's your fault too.
Yeah. Oh, that's a natural one. He stank that up. Raf Naboo, it's definitely your turn right now.
You got it. I should have explained. Jorvig probably knows this if he's had several conversations with Raf Naboo.
Yeah.
He mixes up words quite often. Okay, cool.
Very nice.
Alright, still in rage. I am going to smack the smoke out of this gas man.
Okay.
I would like to know if he hits.
Yes, it definitely hits.
Okay, thanks. And I will smack it for 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
It dissipates, but it's still kind of around, and you're like you can taste it after it kind of goes.
He's in my lungs. Get him out. and Rafnaboo's like beating his chest.
All right. Okay then. Okay, that's 22 to hit. And Rafnaboo, you take. Ooh. 4. That'd be 3. 3 slashing.
Okay. They won't stop tickling me.
Jorvig does a 15 hit.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be 5 damage unless you have some way of soaking damage.
What type of damage?
It is slashing.
Yeah. 5.
Yep. 19 definitely would hit you, Jorvig. So. Okay then. So that's 6 damage. Slashing.
Okay. Great.
Not doing great.
Not doing great.
Okay.
No.
Your turn.
So I will just like bounce up,
Yep.
holding my shield, and go, interesting. And I'm looking at Jorvig's, just like, I'm assuming, like blood spurting out after this smoke. I go, interesting. Does it hurt here? And I'll poke it with like one of my tools from my tinkerer's tool bag. They here?
Good.
Interesting. And then I'll cast Cure Wounds. And D8 plus, and you will heal for 12 points.
Okay. That puts me at full.
Let's write this down, so I'm gonna hide behind my shield.
Or is it on your shield?
Huh? Well, yeah, that'd probably be better if I just have a bunch of sticky notes,
Like on the back
like on
of
the
it?
back side of my shield.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm.
Like it's awkward. You're
Cute,
like
man.
unrolling it.
It's like a whole bunch of tabs open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dwargar sensitivity to smoke.
All right, Jorvig, you're up. And also while you're hearing explosions, like some screaming. There's down that hallway directly to your left, Rafnaboo and Sin from where you came from. There's a hallway down to the left that kind of goes down to some other workshops. You're hearing a large commotion down there, just so you can kind of know what the scene is. Jorvig, sorry for cutting you off there.
How much more?
You have 3. You've got 3 more of these.
3 more?
Yep.
All right. I'm going to next in line. I'm going
Okay.
up and just 1, 2.
Okay.
My bonus with. So that first is to hit,
13.
Definitely hits.
and second one is 22 to hit.
Definitely hit. They both hit.
Okay, so do you want to split all together?
All together.
All together, so that 19 damage.
19. Awesome. Your 1-2 hit on it. It is barely keeping itself together.
Okay.
Okay. Rafnaboo, it's your turn. You just saw like him hitting it and everything like that. So, and you saw a scene come up and poke him, and he seemed to get better.
Okay. I'm gonna smack a different one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go right ahead.
Okay. 11.
11 barely misses.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the one that is barely holding itself together, that would be 17 to hit. Jorvig. Does hit. Man, dinga. Okay. That would be. That's. That's 4 damage. Jorvig. The next one. That is 18 to hit. And. And then that's going to be 4 damage. And then. The last one definitely misses Rafnabu with a whopping 9. And Sin, you're up.
Okay. Is there... Okay, so they went after 2 of them. Is there anything above... like, is there any hanging rubble above, like, that third one that they haven't hit?
There's 2 that they haven't hit. And there's hanging rubble. Yeah.
Oh, they both went after the same one. Okay. There's hanging rubble above them?
Yep, above them. Yep.
Can I attack it?
Yes.
Okay.
What are you attacking it with?
A firebolt?
Okay, let's see how this goes.
Okay. 19.
Definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Okay. 4.
4. So your firebolt hits. Well, you hit. You rolled a 19. So that's good enough that you pinpointed your firebolt and it barely it hit true, and you're like, nothing happened. But then it swings down because the ceiling is made out of timber.
Okay.
And so you're like, oh, and then it's crackling and so I need you. That would be actually if you could roll 3d6.
Oh, okay. Yes. I don't have the D6 out yet.
Oh, here.
What?
Okay. You're just throwing it everywhere.
That's a 1.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
It's not where you didn't have control over it.
Okay. All right. 6. 2. 2.
So 10.
There we go.
Okay. So they both took 10 damage. And they just kind of waft up as the flames are kind of kicking up around them, not seem to be doing anything.
Oh.
The flames don't seem to be doing anything, but everything else does.
Okay, so they're just they're riding the air current around it.
Yeah.
I will pencil it.
Okay, Jorvig, you're up.
He has also cast invisibility.
I'm right here. Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So the last group in front of me that's barely there. How far away is the next to it?
The other 2, you could do like a step and a half to get to them. And part of the ceiling just fell on them.
Okay. Tell me if this is a I take it right first and use my bone next to it.
I'll totally allow that.
Okay.
Like I totally imagine like
The hurricane.
That is the first one is 18 to hit.
definitely hits.
Okay. And the second one is going to be 13. I'm sorry, 12.
12, right on the money.
Okay.
And you're okay. And you're not going after the super hurt one. You're going after these other ones, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So that's going to be 10 to the first one,
10. Okay.
and then 11 to.
All right. So these two. Look at it, it's cascading down HP.
Oh.
Do you see the 3, 2, 1?
Yep.
Yeah. So like the first one looks like it's in better shape than these two. You just left these two barely. They're like they're kind of. So. Yeah, these smoke, whatever they are, they're not holding themselves together very well after you wailed into them so badly.
What I do.
Yep. Rafnabu, you're up.
Awesome. Thank you. I didn't take any damage while I left, did I? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. There's nothing I need to know. Any quick summary?
No. Did you hear how Sin attacked the ceiling and rubble dropped on the two of them?
Yes.
Okay. You should be
Okay.
good.
Awesome. Thank you. Sorry, my wife I was taking care of her.
It's okay. We all do that. Not her.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right,
she's
no,
really needy for all of us.
Yeah.
We take care of our wives. We do manly, husbandly things.
Yep, with aprons.
I don't have an
Oh
apron.
yeah, sometimes.
Wait, no, I do.
Sometimes.
Leather aprons.
I do have an apron,
Not
but
ones with frills and strawberries.
I should have it.
No, the ones with tool belt.
Yeah.
And
I've wanted to have.
anyway, I swing for 12.
12. You barely hit it.
Okay, excellent. Barely hit it. Is hitting it.
Yes, it is.
Sorry.
I'm trying to word things so you know what the AC is.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What do you got?
That's all good. I do 11 damage to it.
11 damage. So you do like an uppercut, and it looks like it's just gonna be barely clipping the head. And as it does, it just kind of, and it does the exact same things the last one did, and just kind of covers the area around you, and it's like going into your nose and your eyes. It's not really hindering you, but it's like it is hindering your vision. But Rafamu does think that it's going into his lungs. It is attacking him from the inside.
Oh, he's in me.
Oh my gosh. This is my favorite dice now.
Yeah. It's our not. No. No, thank you.
All right, cool.
What is it? What?
Yeah, it goes like that. Jorvig, you just got hit for that is 4 damage.
I'm unconscious.
Really? All right. He just dropped. Sin, you just saw that happen, and there's only 2 of these smoke creatures left, and Jorvig just dropped after getting hit by the one. Making notes.
Interesting. 1 prone to injury. All right. So then I'll saunter over again,
Yeah.
and then poke at the areas, seeing that he's not moving, and well, see if this works again, and then I will. Oh wait, I need to do it's 8, right?
Yep, D8, I think.
Okay. 3 plus 6 is 9. You spring back with 9 health.
I'll take it. Many thanks.
How did it feel?
Oh, not great.
Not great. Okay. All right. Interesting.
Jorvig, you're up. In more ways than one.
Shit. Ready to end these two. Tired of them hitting me. So I again 1, 2. trying to think of location.
Well, they're kind of hovering over you.
They're right over me.
Yeah, because you just went unconscious. So they're like, so you're gonna take half your movement to stand up, so you don't have disadvantage attacking. Which the rules on that is so weird to me.
Ankle biter.
Yeah. Oh.
All right. You know what? I just stood up. I'm just gonna throw of them.
Okay.
And then when I'm done, I'm just gonna come straight back with my elbow into the other.
Okay.
That is 11.
Miss.
Ooh. That one hits. That's 18 for the.
All right, cool. Roll your damage.
8.
8. Cool. That thing just, but a lot of it goes into your eyes and your nose. Rafnabu, you just saw Jorvig go down, then come back up after being poked by Scene, and then he missed the one, and then he came back with his elbow and destroyed the other one, and it went into his lungs too.
You got the gas man lungs.
Got the black lung.
There's only one of these things left.
I think I know what the above table.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're up, Rafnabu.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Thanks. Swing a ding. 16.
You definitely hit. What's your damage?
A gentlemanly 9.
Nice. This thing just kind of you actually run up and do like an upper swing, kind of like you Happy Gilmore it, and it just kind of the smoke billows around Jorvig and you and goes around Scene. That doesn't seem to be affecting him Scene in any way, shape, or form. Oh, are you actually wafting it away like that?
Just wafting it away.
All of it disappears.
What about your sticky notes?
It's good adhesive. I've been doing this for a while. It's probably more of like these little actual ringed notebooks, probably that I'm just rolling over paper on. Maybe a Rolodex. That's. I could put it in my arm.
I mean, it has nothing to do with dexterity, but okay.
Yeah.
Rolodex. Oh, I can see what you did there.
Yep, nice.
You.
So you're okay. I'll be very candid. That did not go the way I thought it would. So
The best laid plans.
yep.
I'm gonna see, as I'm seeing that his proclivity to taking damage, I'm going to walk up and go, okay, now that these hurt, I'm going to advise you to do better next time. And as I cast guidance on him, so you have, if you have an ability check within the next minute or so, you have a D4 to add to it.
Okay. Making note. Your says, I thank you, robot.
Turgar do not understand the lives of automatons.
Okay. So you are in the hallway of the arena. You are actually pretty close to you can either go down that hallway, and now there is like a workshop, but there also is a holding area for Jorvig, you fight in the bare knuckle boxing ring. They do have other fight pits that go a little bit farther than the bare knuckles. So there are some apparati in a room that you know of going down that you could possibly add to not being so nice when you hit things.
Okay. I'll take going by. I'll snatch some.
Okay, so I'll just what I will do. Let's see here. I'll just message the group to. And just sending pictures of them. And I can tell you the stats of whichever one you grab.
I like the spiked.
The spiked one? Okay. I'll send the stats for that. They're not the easiest things to put on, but you can. Oh, he disappeared! No!
Oh, he's still there.
He's still there.
No,
Okay.
he's back. Oh, no audio.
No audio. Muted it.
He's back.
I'm looking at the stats.
Okay.
So you just didn't
I'm
want
here.
to see up our nose.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so you just get your damage rolls get a bonus to damage at +1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's piercing.
I'm putting it up right now.
Yep.
It's going to be fun to keep track of.
What?
For extra, just one randomly thrown in there. Do I resist this or do I not? Do I?
Yeah. Yeah. But that's and then also in this room there are there's wraps and there's like a tub of hardened wax that they usually heat up. So like straight up like Fight Club style. Like you wrap up.
Oh, kumite.
Yep.
Glass and what?
Yep.
Roll the.
Yep. But the wax is not heated because there wasn't one of those fights set up for tonight. Do you continue down that hallway, or do you guys are like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to face with anything else.
I'll head down the hall.
I'm interested in the story that I'm unfolding with this very interesting small fellow.
Okay.
The civilians, you want to help me out?
I got you.
Species Orkinum does not understand automatons either.
You don't. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Let's see here. So your rage would have fallen by now, sadly, but you're looking at the one of the bigger shops that is working on things. You're seeing lights, and the door and part of the wall kind of explode out, and there's strange clockwork or automaton starts crawling out and starts going through the ceiling out, and there's this man running up and pulling pistol after pistol, just firing at it and firing, and then he grabs something from his side. Well, great, whatever, and slant and kind of like waves his hands like this, and one of those smoke things appears, and then as he throws some water out of a water skin on the wall, it just kind of like steams up, and there's another one of those, but it's made out of steam, and they both turn their head as he turns. You can see that his hair is like wafting mist or something, and he starts spinning a grappling hook, gonna try to go up after whatever that is running away. What do you guys do?
Write down as much as I can remember.
I don't have anything to be able to climb up there and go after him, but I guess I would yell out, "Hey, Pat! What is that? What's going on?"
So you yelled at the guy with the wafty hair?
Yes.
None of your business. Tosses the grapple hook up, and he starts climbing up.
None ya.
Is that any of the clockwork, or would I recognize that if I've worked on any of those, or that?
Usually, yeah. So you can roll.
That one. What would it be? I mean, it's going to be...
You could do history or arcana.
It would be 10 then.
10? You've never seen that model or anything like that before. The thing was, like, odd.
Okay.
Like, when I say it was like two spiders back to back, the number of legs on it.
Okay.
And so, like, it rolled out, and then it went out, but then you heard a buzzing noise, like it had wings or something once it got out of the hole it made. And you're hearing shouting from the other ships.
Yeah, I'm just going to basically watch and see what
Everyone does?
What Jorvik does.
Okay.
As he's looking at this.
Feel like
climbing? Okay.
Yeah.
Do I see a way to follow after this man?
Yeah, he left the rope down from his grappling hook as he's climbing up, but there are those two, that smoke one and a steam one there.
Oh, and they're kind of guarding the rope in a sense.
Yep.
Okay. I'll look at Rathabu and say, "You take the white one. I'll take the gray one."
Oh no. Okay. Are they distinctly white and gray?
One is definitely white. The other one is a darkish gray, like smoke. Yes.
Okay, good. Because if it was like more of like a smoky white, that was like kind of gray. I'm like, Raptaboo has trouble.
And I'm gonna rush up and just
All right, I need initiative again.
Oh yeah, initiative. 13.
Okay.
10.
10. Okay.
A indecisive 6.
6. Okay. So as you're running up, the white one, definitely lashes out. lashes out at you. Actually, let's roll it in here. Same number. 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So that's that is 3 slashing plus 2 fire damage when it hits you. It just seems to be extremely hot.
Okay. Can't say I'm very nice because I keep running into these things.
Yeah. Then the gray one, Raf Naboo, rolls the same thing. That's 19, but
Yeah.
it goes after you. And that one is... That's a whopping 3 damage.
Thank you.
And then Jorvig, you're up.
And I'm gonna 1-2.
Okay.
Okay, so that is 12. Why can't I count suddenly?
It's okay. I believe in you.
Sorry. I
3,
got
5,
distracted.
9, 17, 4, 7.
12 and 14. Sorry, 12 and 14.
Both hit.
Jeez. Suddenly I couldn't math anymore.
Hey, I get it.
So that's 8 and 7. So 15.
Okay. All right. The thing doesn't seem to be doing so awesome.
I spit on it.
Okay. The individual is still climbing up the rope. That's his turn, but he's now it is Scene's turn.
Okay, so he set those things that automatically started to attack us.
Yeah. Well, they seem to be triggered when someone was charging them.
Okay. So they're sentries to me. Okay.
And well, there is another one, so you could roll again to see if you understand what it is.
That is 15.
15? 15's good enough. That's a steam mephit.
Oh. Okay.
And the other one looks like a mephit, so it's an elemental creature. So.
Interesting. Well, and but don't have much to do. Can we work out a way for me to do an attack with the crowbar?
Yeah.
Because I don't have a weapon. I just have a shield.
That could literally just be a club.
Okay, all right.
Wait, should that be a club or a mace, a crowbar?
Well,
Like I'm trying to think of the size of it. Like if it's a full-on like crowbar.
I don't think it's a destructive bar.
Yeah.
maybe. I mean, it'd still be an iron bar.
Yeah.
Like you're.
I would call it a club because a mace would have more things sticking out of it. Though, depending on the crowbar, you could consider it with a claw.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna do
I'd
a
go with a club.
Club. So that's a D6, if I recall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I should have proficiency with, or are you gonna say
No, you should.
improvised?
I'm not gonna say it's a crowbar. It's not
Okay.
an improvised weapon. It's a chunk of iron.
Okay, so
like even a pipe to me isn't improvised. It's deadly.
that would be 12.
Are you going after the dark gray one or the white one?
Whichever one's closest to me. So the one in front of Rafnabu, correct?
So the smoke one. Yeah.
Smoke one, yes. And so a D6 plus what, 2 I get?
Yeah. How what did you roll?
Huh? It'd be 12.
12. Yeah, hits. Yeah.
So then 6 damage.
6. Okay. And it's a weird sensation because you feel slight resistance.
Corporeal, but yet.
Rafnabu, it's your turn. So.
Okay. I'm gonna ask a question. Can I forego this gray and throw a javelin at this man?
Yes, you could.
Okay, excellent. I would love to do that. I'm going to scream at the gray face, and I'm gonna go, "These odds are too even!" And I'm going to throw a javelin and
Okay. Throw your javelin.
Okay, 24 to hit.
Okay. Roll your damage.
Oh, I mean, so I'm also under rage.
Okay. Okay, good.
Okay.
So your
Yes.
rage damage does go to this too.
Right.
Because it is
Yeah, so this will actually be 8.
8 damage.
Yes.
And you definitely hear a ah, because there's a javelin sticking out of this guy's right butt cheek as he's like, ah.
I got 3 more where that came from.
All right, so this the steamy one definitely does not hit you, Rafnabu.
Of course not.
And 11 doesn't hit you, Jorvig, I don't think. So Jorvig,
Nope.
you're up.
I'm up. I want this thing. Did the guy with the javelin fall down, or is he still hanging on?
Well, he's still hanging on.
Okay. I'm gonna take a punch at the steam method.
Okay.
That was weird. It just bounced up on the edge of my tray and stayed.
Oh.
Okay. That is going to be 22 to hit,
Definitely hits.
and that is going to be 9 damage.
Okay. So, I need you to do a dex save for me. The DC is 10.
Okay. Woohoo! 10 on the money.
Awesome. So you're not going to take any damage, but you would have taken, like, heat. Just kind of emanated from it when it dissipated.
Okay. So now that it's done, can I use my bonus? Because my bonus, I can either do an unarmed attack or a grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Can I technically grapple that rope and just give it a good shake?
Yeah. So I'm going to have him do a strength save.
Okay.
I just don't know what. Let me figure out the DC here. It's I had the DC set at 12, and he barely made the 12. So he's barely holding on with this javelin, like, flopping around from his leg.
Get you down here!
Okay, so it's his turn. So he actually, he's holding, and so he pulls out his pistol, and he fires down at you.
Oh, okay. That's always.
It's a natural 1. It explodes in his hand.
That's what you get.
Oh boy. Oh. 4. Okay, so he took 6 damage as it kind of like burnt up his hand, but he still has movement, so he's going to keep trying to climb away from you. And so he's at the top of the roof, kind of getting up, trying to get the javelin out of his tuchus. It is your turn. Scene.
Is he still on the rope?
After this, no, because he only had to climb up like barely fit, like
Okay,
between
so
10.
he's already up where.
Yeah.
So I couldn't shoot the
rope.
Try to shoot the okay grappling hook. Okay.
Yeah.
As I see one of the mephits explode.
Yep.
I'm going to. What is it? Probably disengage. Can I do that with an action? No, I'll just back up. I'll just hop out of the, like, I see the radius is probably, what, a 5-10 foot radius explosion?
5.
Okay.
It's really small. You have to be right up in its cheese.
I'm gonna hop back 5 feet.
Yeah.
Or 10 feet. And I'll swing first. I'll swing and then hop back.
Okay.
So that's a 6. So I go, ugh.
Okay.
And back up from it because I'm wary of it exploding.
Okay, well, it's going to try to take its attack of opportunity. That's 22 to hit.
Goo! All right.
Yep. Actually, yeah, that's that. That'll be 5 damage. What?
You're just rolling high on every attack. Well, you roll either above 20 or a 1.
Above 20 or a 1. That's the 2 choices I got on this dice. Yeah. Yes. So that's your turn?
Yes.
Raf Naboo, it's your turn. This dark gray one is still there.
Okay. And this man still hasn't fallen.
The man is on the top of the roof now.
Okay. That's still within throwing distance.
Yes, he is. I'm gonna say,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I don't have anything clever to say, but I'm going to throw another javelin.
That would actually be pretty funny. I'm gonna throw another javelin.
I'm going to throw another javelin. I told you I had 3. Now I have 2. As I launch this, 18 to hit.
It definitely hits.
Awesome, awesome. We're going to go with 9 damage this time.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Okay. So this one like hits him like right in the lat. He's like, ah! He's trying to, and now it's the other creature.
Why won't you fall?
And 21 to hit. Raf Naboo. It hits you.
Yeah, it is.
Bring
it on. Bring the tickles.
Yeah, because that one doesn't make any sense. That is 5 damage.
Okay. Did you have it?
That'd be 2.
Okay. I'm gonna hit 0, but
You're an orc.
I'm an orc.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna go back to 1.
Yep.
Basically, Rafnaboo's like bleeding out of his mouth with a smile.
Jorvig, you're up.
Okay. So the other methods there still hitting him.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Correct me again, Jeff. Are you gray or green?
Gray.
Right.
You got
All
that
right.
problem too?
Yeah. I'm gonna rush up to right there in front of Rathnaboo, and I'm gonna yell at him. Get your gangly gray hide up that rope now, and I'm gonna take 2 swings at the other thing in front of him. Okay. Wow. That is 2 12s in a row.
All right. Roll your damage.
Okay.
He would have advantage on both of those.
15.
Since he came and pincered the thing.
Possibly. It's barely holding on.
I snot rocket at it.
It's still there.
Okay. That's all I can do.
Okay. And the guy's he has the javelins on him, and he's running toward the direction of where you think that apparatus came out, but he's running and he's attempting to jump and catch a hanging rope ladder. He does not. He falls to his death.
Oh.
He's
Yeah!
and yeah. He jumps and he misses the ladder and you guys don't see it. But Sin, it's your turn. You guys would hear the scream, but that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay away.
Okay.
It hurt me, and I'm not liking this. And I'm very confused why I'm around these interesting but yet dangerous people. So I'm just gonna back away just another 5 feet slowly while still analyzing the situation.
Okay. Rafnabu, it's your turn. The guy that your javelins are on the roof right now.
Mm-hmm. I need those. I can't make 4 without another 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the small one told me to climb the rope, so I think I'll probably do that.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna have you roll because it's a rope.
Okay. Am I evoking an attack of opportunity?
Oh, you would be, yeah, you would. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to say that because skip that guy. He's gonna miss. I know it.
That's 18 to hit.
No, he's not. No.
All right. Well,
that's 1 damage.
okay. I'm unconscious.
So as you're getting up there, the thing slashes at you and you fall down.
Peculiar bunch of fainting.
Now the smoke method, the smoke method. You just fell, and definitely Jorvig is the next threat. Is 18 does hit.
Yeah, sure.
3. So that's 5 damage.
I'm unconscious.
He drops down, and you are 15 feet away from them.
Ah, ah. It's another smoke method, right? Like,
Yep, it's a smoke method. And also, Jorvik, it's your turn right now, so I need you to roll a death save.
I'm on it. 12.
12. Okay, cool. You passed. All right. Minus... It's your turn, Scene.
okay. It's not what I was built for! And I start sprinting at the thing, and I take a swing at it.
Yep.
It's 21 to hit.
It definitely hits.
And 7 damage.
7? Okay. So you hit it and it just disperses and it looks like it's trying to attack your... Wait, you don't have orifices in your face. So it's just saying... Yep, and it just disappears. And this is the end of the combat, so I'm not going to have Rafnabu roll a death save.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Because yours don't go away.
Not for the day. Yeah.
I've heard rub some dirt in it.
Oh, gosh.
That's how... So I guess I'm going
Infection.
to cauterize the... not
Yeah.
cauterize, but coagulate the blood with local dirt and
You probably have ash.
charcoal.
Yep, you've got charcoal on you.
So I
That's
just
good.
crumble some charcoal in
Are you
there.
helping me with that, or your
Both of you. Both of you are...
Nice.
I'm the only one that's
Oh,
that's up right
these
now.
would make some really, really nasty scars.
So excited.
Morbid fascination with scarring.
So you're both
And
like
then-
sitting, like or getting up. You're like at 1 hit point each of you. You're beaten to heck.
I will climb the rope.
Okay then.
I'll be right back.
Let's just see.
Wait, red button cast guidance on him so he can...
I
Okay.
have to grab my sticks.
So he's going up there to grab his javelins.
Okay. Are they up there or are they on the ground with the guy?
He got the javelins out. They're on the roof. You heard the clanking of them. And you're seeing these ships that are covered in a bluish mist or a cloud kind of chasing something through the city, heading towards the coastline. So heading straight east.
How many cloudy ships, blue misty ships?
Is Rafnabu good at counting?
If these are just a conglomerate of ships, I do not.
Okay, there's like 8 of them.
What? No. I mean, I'm not counting.
Okay, well, if anyone else climbed the ladder, did anyone else climb the rope? No.
Oh, I'm in.
Okay, so you count the 8 ships heading east, and
Okay. Take note of them all.
and if you do look down, that the guy that you were throwing javelins at, Rafnabu, he's splatted on the ground.
Are my javelins broken?
No, because he pulled them out, and they're on the roof.
Oh, that was his mistake. He probably bled out.
That probably made it worse. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll grab those.
Okay.
Thank you. And I will retrieve his body, and I will hang it over the ledge at my 2 companions.
Excuse me. I would like to peruse this. Look at this. The splat. It's very, very interesting. Look at this. What? Not set it down. Right.
Set it
Here.
He's all drippy.
Yes. That is his inner fluids. Those come out under strenuous activity. And or
Yes.
bludgeoning, stabbing, piercing, or many occurrences happened.
So I'll climb down the rope and set the individual down.
So
Wait, did they climb up the rope? I'm sorry.
So to get the body, you're gonna have to get outside of the arena.
Okay.
Okay, so we pull up the grappling hook,
Yep.
and then I guess just swing it over to the other side of.
Yeah, you could do that.
Attach it and just swing it over to the.
Yeah,
other
that'd be faster to
and
go
then,
down.
Then slide down
That's
there.
smart.
Use this. Be gentle with it.
Thank you.
Can we wrap it and we'll pull it, or we'll come down. Well, they went towards the thing, and this was just city street, right?
This is like an alleyway.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly, very daintily,
Go down the rope.
like with utmost precision.
So the rope barely makes it down to the bottom because this is over 30 feet. It's like it's a 50-foot rope, but it's still like you had to hook it on something, so you're losing some.
Okay, so it's safe, small one.
Okay. I start.
You may have to get his legs. I don't maybe help him on this last part. Just he's just holding the legs kicking.
Yep.
I just drop.
Okay.
When I was up there and I saw the ships, could I catch a glance of what they were chasing?
No, that had been running for a little bit too long. And also, one thing is, when you're up that high in Frin, it's a lot of smog and soot. So your visibility is going to be down. The thing is, the reason you could see them is because it's like a light blue cloud around the thing. It's so odd.
Okay.
So you're standing around this dead body.
I guess I'll roll investigation and see if I can find anything on him that will.
I'll help you.
Okay.
I'm looking as well.
13.
Okay. Come on, open. Open.
Sesame.
You find 19 silver pieces. And you find a used powder horn that broke when it landed. And it looks like he had a bag for shots for his pistols he was using. But he was wearing a really frilly shirt. His hair is like air that is still so he's a genasi.
Okay.
And his shoes did have the like a curl in them at the ends, and he had baggy pants. Any of you could roll to actually see, like, if you kind of know partially where he could be from or anything like that.
I'll do a history check.
Yeah.
11 plus 6, 16.
16. With your 16, you know that
No,
the
17, sorry.
17. Okay. You know that the they descend from they come from like the elemental plane of air. Number one, but there are groups of air genasi that have like there's floating islands or floating pockets. It's like a cloud city, and you're just not necessarily remembering the name of it, but you know that that's most likely where they came from.
Okay. I'm not going to tell any of them. I'm just going to say,
Okay, all right.
So, if the dogs ate the piggy bank, who's chasing the rabbit?
A riddle. Interesting. Dogs
No,
ate
if
the
the
piggy
dogs
bank.
ate the piggy bank, who's chasing the rabbit?
Dogs. Okay, so piggy bank or dog, and I'm gonna point to the guy.
That's a dog.
That the dogs ate the rabbit. Who's chasing the piggy bank? Nope. No,
If
right.
the dogs
Okay. All right.
ate the piggy bank, and I point at the Coliseum, who's chasing the rabbit?
He's asking if these guys attacked the Colosseum, the pit, and all that. Who's chasing the one that's running away?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. He was clearly referring to this man as dog, and this as a piggy bank.
So I lift up a part of like my headband and I scratch a really big scar that's on my temple.
He's been hit in the head a few too many times. Trust me, it's metaphors. It's what it is. He gets his words mixed up. That is what he means. If this guy and his people blew up that place, who's chasing the thing over there and why?
See, now that's the question I would ask. Yes. Yes.
That's what I asked.
It's okay.
Interesting.
It's okay.
Interesting. Good.
I understand.
Delusions of
I
conversation.
know it, Punchy. I appreciate it.
Very welcome.
Refers to Drugar as Bunchy.
So they're long gone at this moment. I guess let's go check the damage inside. See what else is going on.
Do you bring that body with you, or do you leave it out in the street?
Yeah, I'm bringing that with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just see Rapabu dragging it by its ankle through everything.
Okay, so you're leaving definitely a trail.
It's either that or I carry it on my back like a cape.
Yep.
Whichever one you want.
Whichever one you want.
Yeah.
Just your like.
Some kind of just like a Letterman jacket.
Okay. What are you grabbing on to hold this Letterman jacket?
The collar.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So it's like this.
The head's just slumped over
Yep.
on the shoulder.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's a little bit shorter than me.
Yes, he is far more slender. He did have a.
I hear Air Genasi are very light, maybe like 5 pounds each.
they don't weigh much. Actually, he had a hook on him
Okay.
and a light hammer. And this hook, a hook does 1d8 damage.
Okay.
And it's piercing damage, of course. And the target is grappled. Escape is 13. So like you, literally like a big meat hook. So as you're going in, there's definitely a commotion. Some of the patrons look like they tried to, maybe get some more money than they were supposed to, as during the commotion. So some of the other guards kind of took care of it, probably a little bit more aggressively than they should have. Because there are people laying there, like one guy has a busted up arm, like it looks like it's broken in 3 pieces up top, and he's like, ah! And he's getting yelled at. Someone decided to activate some of the clockwork, like monsters, like the soldiers, and that so like they were like one of them was attacking a wall as you're going by.
Functioning correctly.
Yep. But otherwise, like people are just super confused. What happened? They don't know really a lot because a lot of people didn't really see anything but a bunch of these men and women running through the halls. Like a lot of them weren't attacking; they're just running and looking in different rooms.
Anybody mention of anything being taken?
Not in the entrance, because you just got one in the entrance. You like going around asking other people. It doesn't seem they took anything. They just feel it was like it was almost like some people were wondering if like there was a crash, like one of the ships crashed. But then there was firing of firearms, and there was some clashes with some people. It's just very confused. Like people just don't really know really what happened.
It's probably deliberate. It's probably deliberate. After all, the dogs.
Yeah.
We were fighting them.
Yeah. I think you're right. We should probably bring this guy to the boss. So sure that there's some sort of boss who runs this place.
What?
Uh,
So the when you say that, that's where we'll cut our session because we've got this. This is run by multiple guilds that barely work together because they all get money. That's the one thing that.
But who's the ringleader?
the mastermind.
The mastermind. We'll get that to our next session. But all right, so we'll go back to the map of Frin. And then we'll go to intro, and we'll see you guys next time.